Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin. I wanted to share with you a project that I got into, which is these two Euro mounts, and the process that I took to do these two skulls. Um, it took me quite a while, it took me quite a bit long to do so, since the way that I went about doing this was without a pressure washer. I know that with a pressure washer, it would have taken me a lot less time. As you can see, I have an 8 point that I was able to harvest this year. I am very glad that I was able to. This is my first buck ever harvested, and I'm thankful to God. And also, this was the second one that I was able to harvest in this season. As you can see, there is a finish on it, which is a clear Minwax clear protection. It's like a clear coat. I did want it to look as natural as possible. It was a thing of preference. And also, I did not want to whiten it. I did not want to brittle the bone. I also wanted to keep a more natural look. Brushing the clear coat on it, I went up to where it's more of a rough texture, because the antlers have a natural sheen to it, a natural shine. So I just wanted to keep the tips of the antlers natural. But when it comes from here down to the bottom, I left some bark in it, dirt, and everything that's in it. I just wanted to keep it as natural as I could, the way it came out of the wild. Thank you for being with me, and I hope that you are able to like this video. And when it's all said and done, if you have any comments, please share with me. If there's something that I missed on here, please share with me as well. If there's something that you'd like to educate me as well, please do so, as this is a learning experience. This is something that I've done, like I said, for the first time and second time. So I am no expert at all when it comes to doing these mounts. And as you can see as well, I did not want to go ahead and remove the bottom jaw, as that is one of the things that I did want to keep. So I'll show you what I did to be able to keep the bottom jaw um, for these two bucks. As you can see here, I'm getting ready to start skinning the skull. I have a few tools there with me. I have a scalpel that I got also on Amazon that I will be sharing with you. It's like a X-Acto knife, and I will speed up the process here so it doesn't take up too much time of the video. But this part alone took me around 20 to 30 minutes to complete. Also, as you can see, I had a helping hands by my dad. He was helping me out, holding the deer in some cases, and also taking video in different angles, so you guys could see all the crevices and all the cutting up close and at different angles. Shout out to him. Thanks, Dad, for always helping me out with the videos and being there in my adventures. I'd have to say it's something to be really proud of, being able to share a lot of memories with my father. It's something real great and awesome to have my dad around. And if your dad wants to hang around with you, try to take advantage of it, because it's really fun to be able to hang around with him and in all these adventures. Here is another angle of where I was getting on top of the gums on the inside of the skin, trying to get as much flesh and meat off of the bone as close to the teeth as possible, just so there's a lot less work the boiling water has to do to be able to break that off. As you can see here, we're trying to get behind all the jawbone muscle. We're trying to get all that cut off just because it being an older deer, the muscles are stronger. So this one was a lot more difficult than the 8-point buck. I am trying to remove the last vertebrae, or the first, I guess, would be the vertebrae, the first spinal bone that is attached to the skull. Here I'm trying to remove the eyeballs. This was a little bit more difficult because it's a lot of fat and stretchy material. So even a sharp knife it's difficult to cut that because it stretches out a lot. It's like it's a real rubbery sort of material. Trying to take it out from the back to the front was a lot easier, in my opinion, to remove that eyeball from the socket. As you can see, this deer does not have its antler. When I went and tried to haul this out of the woods, while doing so, while pulling, I was left with it in my hand. It just broke off the buck the day that I was dragging it out of the woods. In this part, we're already bringing it to the pot, and the pot is actually heating up with water, and adding Dawn dish soap to this process. On the previous buck, the smaller 8-point, I had added baking soda, which was a bad idea because it started to foam. It didn't really help removing the grease or anything from the bone. The Dawn dish soap was more than enough to remove all the grease and the oils off of the bone. About this time, I already had started to take out some smaller bones like the jaw, to start working at it and start removing meat, fat, and skin, and everything that I could start taking out, like tendon. Sorry about the faucet being in the way. And this was about an hour into the boil at like a medium high heat. I didn't want to scorch the bone, and I did not want it to become brittle because of too much heat. So I tried to take it at a low and slow. I'm here trying to get and scrape off as much as I could. I am removing the earbuds out of there. And when you remove this bone, it's a harder bone, and with it comes out some cartilage as well. And at that point, you can do it with a pair of pliers, you can do it with a screwdriver, you can do it with many different tools. I had an arsenal of tools. Here I am already starting to work on the last bits. As soon as I was able to get it back into the boil, everything started coming off easier. I just had to really be detailed about, taking out the gums here and everything around the teeth. I also started to remove the teeth and putting it in a separate bowl. I put Dawn dish soap and let it sit overnight just to come back and wipe the gums or cartilage off the teeth. As careful as I could be, it still broke at the middle, at the front of the jaw, and I was able to scrape out cartilage. Now here I begin to use a straw scrub or brush. It's a tool that usually comes with the metal straws that you have in your tumblers or any of your stainless steel cups. It's a stainless steel straw, and those are used to clean the insides of those straws. Now I was able to clean all this cartilage and material that was inside the jaw. Started in the back, bringing it in towards the front of the jaw, and it just took out so much material that if I wouldn't have taken that out, I think that this material would smell awful. I mean, it would just rot and it would smell awful, and we don't want that, obviously. I begin to remove the nasal bones, the cartilage, the muscles, everything inside the nasal cavity, which also I found some botflies larvae inside this deer. There was a lot of them. There was about 10 of them inside the nasal cavity. But here I'm trying to get as much clearance and open up some holes in the back of the skull. It's not going to be visual. I decided to just go ahead and start knocking out some holes so water could go through and be able to have a more clean skull. With the pick, I'm trying to get in all the little holes between that connect from the eyes to the brain. There's like 4 or 5 tubes, which is the sinuses that go towards the brain and to the nasal cavity. From the tear duct to the nasal cavity, it's amazing there. Very beautifully done. I mean, it's amazing what you could see. Here I have it in the last boil, and I'd say I'm about the 4th hour in. I've worked on this for most of the night, and I'm trying to scrub everything while it's hot. I dip it in the boil and take it back out and start scrubbing at it. That's when it's most soft, and try to get as much off as possible. Here I had super glued the jaw back together and put this elastic sort of string on it. I didn't want to over tighten it and just wanted to have its own natural hold to it. I didn't want to over tighten it and then undo the line and then have it come apart. So that held up pretty good. With this super glue, I did put a lot of it on it. And here you can see me reconstructing the teeth. I am being a dentist, sort of orthodontist, putting together these teeth. I am making the mix. What I am doing here is mixing the Salon Care 40 with the BW2. The BW2 is a powder bleach, and the Salon Care 40 is a peroxide. I think it's like a 40% peroxide. That's what you can get. There is a Salon 50, but a 50% peroxide in the fluid that comes in it, but you have to be licensed to purchase that. So this is the highest concentration that you can get. Here I'm trying to wrap the antlers as much as I can just to get them protected, because I don't want the antlers to become whitened in any form. This I've learned. There are other YouTubers that make awesome videos of this. They're awesome at what they do. Very beautiful work. And I've seen that they've used the saran wrap or stretch wrap or packaging film. In this case, I'm using saran wrap, which is like a stretch form as well. And then I put electrical tape so it could just, protect it real well. I didn't want to put any of this on the antlers. I did not want to whiten any of the antlers. I also decided that I would take these outside and see if the sun would help bleaching it, whitening the bone. It seems to have helped, and I left it out about 40 minutes in the sun. At this point, I'm already sealing up the bone with Minwax polyacrylic. It's a crystal clear top coat. It's a water-based. It's very safe. It does not have any fumes to it. It has a smell to it, but it smells very water-based. And this is how I was able to get the shine that I wanted, which was a satin finish to it, satin sheen. And I was able to get that all the way up the rough portions of the antler, and I decided to leave the more smooth areas of the antler with no clear or top coat to it. I could not find any footage of me putting back together the antler that had come off. But I do want to share with you that I did make a hole near the nasal cavity to be able to put a 2-inch screw to the antler from the inside of the skull out to the antler. And I put some glue in it just to make sure it doesn't wobble, because it is only one screw. And screws don't really bolt on to bone real well. I did put a lot of glue in it, which is a clear Gorilla Glue, which sets in 2 hours and cures in 24 hours. And it seems to have done the job. And also I went through the jaws and screwed it into the back of the skull in the area where it came out of with very small screws. They weren't big. They were about 1/2 inch long, maybe 3/4 of an inch long, and very small diameter. I'm not sure what diameter it was, but I was able to put it all together that way, screwing it in at that joint to the back of the skull. Thank you to everybody that has stayed with me up to this moment. Video has been pretty long. and I appreciate everybody watching. Please let me know what you think about this process. Comment below, and if you like the video, please give me a like. I'll try to put out some more content of the things that I know and enjoy doing in my everyday. Thank you very much. God bless.